This is a Snowtrax exclusive.
Earlier this season, I got invited by our friends at BRP to visit the Rotax factory and R&D center in Gunskirchen, Austria. The trip was fantastic. I brought my wife with me and we had a ton of fun experiencing different aspects of the Austrian culture, as well as getting a chance to try some Rotax products I would otherwise never have had the opportunity to try. You can find the full story on that trip on our Snowtrax YouTube channel. And while the trip itself was definitely incredible, the whole purpose of going there was to get a behind-the-scenes look at Rotax. I wanted to understand the passion behind the brand and get a first-hand look at the development, validation, and manufacturing of some of the world's best powersports engines. I also wanted to gain a greater understanding of the history of Rotax and why the past is so important to the company's future.
My history is a rather long one. I'm 51 years old, and I would say I stepped into that building first time 45 years ago. I'm a second generation working for Bombardier and BRP Rotax. And I had the opportunity with my father, who was a mechanic in the R&D shop for more than 45 years, to be in that environment from the get-go, to explore, to experience the products. I started 30 years ago as a mechanic and then as a shop floor operator, and had a nice journey over the last years to arrive at the general manager chair, which I have since last December. You should see my father and how proud he is. It's a family thing, and my son, third generation, did some first weeks working here during his vacation period, so he is still on university level. I would not be surprised if we see him one day here as a third generation of the family. I think to build quality engines was always a mandate. But of course, I remember times 20, 30 years ago where a new generation of a two-stroke engine, small end bearing, big end bearing. So we all know these stories, rewind starters. But the consumer in the recent decades is not accepting that. And I think it's not state-of-the-art anymore to be a non-quality manufacturer. And competition is there as well. Is it our friends from Polaris or Yamaha or others? Also Chinese now companies we see entering the market. So it's an absolute need, but it's always something which is also on our strategy, because we want the consumer to experience the ride. It's a fun product. It's a product we use on weekends, on vacation days. Nothing worse. You start your unit and there's a quality issue, and the only weekend you had that month is gone, and your unit is not on the trail or is not where you want to operate it. And I think when we talk in our strategy about the customer experience, that's one of the 4 big pillars. We need to make sure that our consumers experience the ride whenever they want. The product and product quality can never be a showstopper. And this is driving us, and it starts at the product development process to make sure that already at the launch date, quality is on the expected level.
My story, let's say how I ended up at Rotax, is I've been working in Valcourt. I'm born and raised in Quebec. I worked in Valcourt since I'm at university. I've done some internships. I worked for advanced engineering, but then I quickly moved back to my passion, snowmobiles. So I was project manager in Valcourt at Ski-Doo. After a few years, we were in the heart of the development of the 850 600R, and I was asked to move to Rotax to complete the development over here, which I did. So we rolled out the 850, the 600R, the RS, and then the Turbo, and came the opportunity to take over the director chairs at Rotax, which was super exciting. So that's how I ended up staying now 10 years at Rotax. So just to talk about the scope of manufacturing we're doing at Rotax, we focus a lot of the high value added operations at Rotax because we have a lot of expertise in serialization and manufacturing. So we don't have castings, we don't have forging. So we're gonna start with the raw material. For example, the crankshaft will start with the forged crankshaft at the far end of the manufacturing. And it's gonna go through all the steps of soft machining, hardening is done in-house. We have all the quality control all along the process, obviously, polishing, grinding, and finally assembling into the engines. The focus we have at Rotax in terms of production, let's say, is highly towards our Canadian market or facilities, because we also have a facility in Querétaro, Mexico, which is under the Rotax umbrella, under the Rotax governance and high quality standards. where the engines for Mexico, so ATV, SSV, Ryker are produced, let's say. The relationship we have with our Canadian colleague in Canada, okay, is very, very tight, obviously, okay. They're the vehicle experts, they're the market experts, so they know exactly how to shape from the beginning a project definition, a vision, let's say. Then they will come to us with requirements, the vision, and here at Rotax, we're gonna turn those requirements into a powertrain architecture. How many cylinders? What should be the bore and stroke? What type of gearbox do we need? What are the gear ratios we need into this for the maximum speed, maximum weight to be pulled and all this? We turn that into conception, prototypes, validation, serialization, and at the end it's on the line distributed to our facilities for vehicle assembly. The main pillars of our powertrain, I would say if I just summarize it to two, okay, is performance, because that's really important to put a smile in the face of the customers. Second one is durability or reliability. When you hit those two, you're for sure have the customers on your side and we're gonna sell more product. As stated before, okay, reliability is one of the pillars we're relying on, because at the end of the day, you can provide the best performance, the best response, but you don't want the customers to end up in the trail or something like this. So reliability is of prime importance and we take it very seriously from the design phase, from the beginning. And all throughout the development, okay, we're gonna test each component in lab, then assemble engines, test them on our dyno here, all the infrastructure we have. Obviously, we deliver powertrain to our Canadian colleague, are then extensively tested in the real driving environment. We have super close collaboration with the Canadians, so there is autopsy going on in Canada. We get the engines also back here so we can do real in-depth autopsy of all the components and decide whether or not it meets our very high standards. When we look at how we test components here at Rotax, there is two aspects. Durability is one of them, and as I explained earlier, we're gonna test them in lab where we have hydropulsing jigs, let's say, to cycle with very, very high, let's say, cycles some components like conrod, crankshaft. We have also a full set of dynos that are running 24/7, where we can reproduce 5,000 meter altitude, minus 20 degrees on the intake. So the 850 turbo is running like it's in the mountain, full power, very high dynamic cycles throughout hours and hours, so that we really reproduce what the customers are doing. That's one aspect of it, so durability is really important. The other thing is functionality. So we have cold rooms down to minus 40 to make sure cold start is up to the expectations. We have all sorts of laboratory for injectors to make sure the functionality of the injectors is there. So it's durability, but it's also functionality that needs to be secured. If I would be to talk to a group of snowmobilers, let's say, from all OEMs and everything, I think everybody should know that there's a group here in Austria super passionate about delivering the best powertrain for a snowmobile, okay? And at the end of the day, I think that what we're delivering is a very, very high quality and performance. Not everyone has a chance to ride all the products and being able to compare. But at the end, it's all in the details. And I think the refinement, the performance, the response is on another level. The end user is of prime importance for us, because even though we have sets of basic requirements that you can list on a sheet of paper, we always try to do the extra mile and think about the customer, protect the customer to make sure that he's gonna live the best experience. So sometimes not everything is listed on paper, but we always put ourselves in the, let's say, in the place of the customer and say, how is gonna live that experience? So it needs to tick all the boxes, even though there is some that cannot be put on paper. Every time I have a chance to go to Canada or US and ride our product, it's always super interesting to sit in the restaurant in the evening or at lunch and listen what the people have to say and listen or look at the community we're creating with those products. It's always amazing. And obviously you don't expose yourself as being a Rotax or a BRP employees, but you listen to what's going on around and that makes you proud. And that's the reason you wake up and come to work every day.
Make sure to subscribe and comment below for real interaction with the SnowTrax crew.